Hello! Today we will review how to assemble the LF Cat6A connector. These instructions are also found in Hirose's document ETAD C0480-00. Your connector will come with the pieces shown on the screen. Crimp contacts will need to be purchased separately. These are from the HR30 series. Please see the assembly instructions for tooling, cable specifications, and pin assignment for Ethernet applications. So we're going to do the plug assembly. There are two options, and the difference is the outer cable diameter. The connector is shipped assembled. First, we need to disassemble it using the cable assembly fixture, LF10BP-T01, or one of the mating jacks listed on the screen. Push the plug onto the fixture, then rotate the shell in the direction of the arrow. Unscrew the hood. Preparing the plug. Thread the cable through the clamp ring, cable clamp, gasket, and hood prior to stripping the cable. Preparing the cable. Strip the cable jacket 22 millimeters from the end of the cable, being careful not to damage the shield. Fold the shield over the cable jacket, leaving 4 to 5 millimeter length of the shield. Remove all unnecessary materials from the cable, such as cloth, paper, and spacers. The lead wires are usually twisted in the initial state. Untwist them. When that is complete, cut the lead wires to the dimension A in Table 3 of the assembly instructions. Note that the lead wire color scheme is reversed at both ends of the cable, resulting in different A dimensions in Table 3. Crimp the contact onto the lead wires, ensuring that the lances face out toward the cable jacket. Confirm the crimp is good by checking the crimp condition table in the crimp quality standards. Inserting the crimped contact in insulator A for male contact or housing A for female contact. These are also called the mold. Insert the crimp contact into the mold. Ensure that the lance on the contact lines up with the opening in the mold. Insert until you hear and feel a tactile click. Paired wires should be inserted into the same mold. You can gently pull on the lead wires, applying about 2 to 3 newtons to ensure the terminal is fixed. If the lance collapses, you can use the terminal extraction tool, HR30-TP, to raise it back into position. Please note the HR30-TP is not covered under warranty if the terminals are pulled out and the lance is modified. Placing the wire assemblies onto the spiral shield. Start by bending the assembled wire 90 degrees to direction of the cable axis. Place the shield so that the fins are in the gaps between each pair, as shown here. Set the populated molds into the spiral shield, adjusting the wires so that they fit into the spiral parts of the shield. At this time, note that the position of the shield corresponds to the position of each wire pair number. There is one place where the tip of the shield is long. This is the location where wires 1 and 2 will be placed. These will be called the lead wire. Then push the mold into the shield until it snaps into place. Position the remaining wires according to Table 6 in the assembly instructions. This is the mold unit. A cautionary note: pulling on the cable, lead wire, or mold may cause the terminals to pull out. Inserting the populated shield into the P-shell or the J-shell. Align the mating key of the P-shell with the shield main key. Position the mold unit guides of the shield with the guides on the P-shell. After inserting, ensure the lead wires are still positioned in the spiral shield appropriately. The distance between the edge of the shell and the edge of the cable shield should be as listed in Table 7, about 15 to 16 millimeters. Crimping the ground shield. Using a copper tape thickness of 0.1 millimeter and width of 5 millimeters, wrap the copper tape around the cable shield, ensuring the cable shield wires do not extend beyond the copper tape. This can be done earlier in the process as shown. Table 8 in the assembly instructions defines the copper tape length and number of windings with respect to the outer diameter of the cable. Place the ground fitting over the copper tape with the ends of the tape resting on the U-bend. Use pliers to bend the ground terminal, leaving an opening of 7 millimeters. This will make crimping the ground terminal easier. Crimp the ground terminal using hand tool LF-TC-01 as illustrated here. Connector assembly. Next, mate the wire assembled shell to the assembly fixture. Coat the threaded portion of the shell with Loctite 263 on the 2 threads closest to the wiring side. Ensure it does not leak past the edge of the shell. Tighten the hood with the torque listed in Table 10 in the assembly instructions. Insert the gasket, then the cable clamp. The groove in the hood must align with the tab on the cable clamp. This helps prevent the cable from twisting during the remaining assembly. Apply Loctite 7649 to the threaded portion of the hood. After it's dry, apply Loctite 263 around the full circumference. Tighten the tightening ring according to Table 11 in the assembly instructions. And now you've assembled the LF10 Cat6A connector. Congratulations! For more information, visit www.hirose.com.